The Branch Davidians are a religious group that originated in 1955 from a schism in the Davidian Seventh-day Adventists, a reform movement that began as an offshoot from the Seventh-day Adventist Church around 1930. Some of those who accepted the reform message had been removed from membership of the Seventh-day Adventist Church because of their supplemental teachings. From its inception in 1930, the Reform movement believed themselves to be living in a time when Bible prophecies of a final divine judgment were coming to pass as a prelude to Christ's second coming. The name Branch Davidian is most widely known for the Waco siege of 1993 on the property near Waco, Texas. The 51-day siege by the ATF, FBI, and Texas National Guard resulted in the deaths of the Branch Davidians' leader, David Koresh, as well as 82 other Branch Davidian men, women, and children, and 4 ATF agents. Today, the original Davidian Seventh-day Adventists and the Branch Davidian Seventh-day Adventists are two different and distinct groups. The doctrinal beliefs differ on such teachings as the Holy Spirit in its nature, the feast days and requirements, and who had the prophetic office since Victor Houtef's death. Early history. In 1929, Victor Houtef, a Bulgarian immigrant and a Seventh-day Adventist Sabbath school teacher in a local church in Southern California, claimed that he had a new message for the entire church. He presented this message in a book, The Shepherd's Rod, The 144,000, A Call for Reformation. The Adventist leadership rejected Houtef's message as contrary to the Adventists' basic teachings and disfellowshipped Houtef and his followers. However, there was some controversy over the method the leadership took to disfellowship Houtef. In 1935, Houtef established his headquarters to the west of Waco, Texas. After Houtef died in 1955, the segment of the group loyal to Houtef continued as the Davidian Seventh-day Adventists. But a splinter group, the Branch Davidian Seventh-day Adventists, was begun by Benjamin Roden and headed after Roden's death by his wife Lois Roden. After Lois Roden died, a bitter power struggle ensued between Lois Roden's son George Roden and her designated successor David Koresh, eventually won by Koresh. Waco siege. By the time of the 1993 Waco siege, Koresh had encouraged his followers to think of themselves as students of the Seven Seals, rather than as Branch Davidians. During the standoff, one of his followers publicly announced that he wanted them to thereafter be identified by the name of Koreshians. It is claimed that Koresh was never authorized to use the name Branch Davidians for his breakaway sect, and that the church of that name continues to represent that part of the branch church which did not follow him.